Hey coaches, week 2 of the Pursued series. We're going to start off announcements. Big things about this week are going to be daddy-daughter dance coming up next Thursday, Friday, and then also we've got Easter celebration that we announced last week. We're really trying to make a big push, invite as many people as you can. Start thinking about those folks right now, not make it a last-minute decision, and try to, again, as a group, if you guys can think about doing something. I know I'm going to be doing some tailgating with my neighborhood group, but try to get those students involved in a certain aspect of this kind of the festivities going on that day. So after announcements, we'll go right into the game. It's called Four Corners. How it'll work is I'll have a big dice on the stage. I'll roll it. I'll announce that each of the four corners of the room is numbered. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I roll that number and you're standing in that corner, you're out. Go back to your chair. Then we'll rearrange. Go to a different corner. We'll do that and continually until we get down to 4 kids, and then I'll roll the dice. Whoever number gets chosen on that is the winner. I've got some candy bars and stuff like that they can share with their group. And then the only difference is obviously we only have 4 corners, so if you roll a 5, everybody does 10 jumping jacks. If you roll a 6, everybody is going to do the chicken dance, and then we'll throw the video up on, and right where you're at, bust out the chicken dance for about 10 seconds, and then we'll move on. So pretty fun game. Get involved with your students, and then again, some cool little snack prize, some candy as if we get started for the winners. We'll go right into that, into the question, and then we'll go into your worship and music. From there, I'll do communion at the end of that. I know last week we had a song after communion. This week will be straight from communion back into the other room. Video message is Dustin this week. And really, it's, again, the idea of being pursued by God and kind of just touching on some different things. It's really going to be a pretty direct message as far as for those students that felt like last week it was about God in pursuing a relationship with them and them giving a commitment to God. This week is about, for them, really more of, I want to give that commitment to God. Even though I might have messed up, even though I've had some problems, I feel like it's the time for me to give that commitment to God. So a little bit different than we've normally done, not something we normally do, obviously, in our experience, but right after the video message, we're going to play another song. I'm seeing if we can play it from the stage where the video is actually played at, so we don't have to move, because I think that's going to mess the vibe up. If we don't end up playing the song, it'll go from video message. I'll come up, and basically it's an opportunity for student decisions at that point. So I'll make a little announcement that basically, you know what, if you felt led to give yourself to Christ and to accept Him into your heart, why don't you just stick around? I'll dismiss the students, and what I'm going to say is, if you have a friend that kind of brought you here, or if there's if you feel more comfortable having a friend stay with you, by all means. I don't want the whole group to stay. I'm not going to have them, stand up or raise their hand in front of the whole group. It's going to be kind of, hey, everybody just kind of make your way out of here. For those of you that made that decision, just kind of hang out in the back. So it's not something that's going to be real in your face. I'll have about a 5-10 minute conversation with those folks, and then I'll send them back into your groups. If you get a kid who comes into your group late and obviously just accepted Jesus into their heart, you don't have to give them the full round of applause, but you know what? Accept them. Give them a pat on the back. Whatever's kind of normal in your group, celebrate them in some way. Don't just make it this weird thing where they walk in and that's it. But congratulate them. Give them a big hug. But again, make them feel welcome as they come back after that time. Again, if you have kids, it's in the coach's guide. But if you have students that maybe didn't feel comfortable waiting it out and staying there and chatting with me, but if they bring something up when you ask that question in your groups, make sure you find me, and even if it's in the middle of the or in your middle of your talk, if I come in the room, hey Zach, why don't you just grab a hold of me, and I'll talk with that student afterwards. But really, this is a great opportunity, and I think the lesson really lends itself to having some kids make that personal decision. After the groups, obviously pizza and all that good jazz. But again, try to really build this up. So I'll talk to you guys on Sunday. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. All right, bye.